here for it, boy. I'm tearing it up. Oh no, I didn't do none of the shit like I was supposed to. No, I suck. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host Joey, and this week we're talking Deadpool and Wolverine.
The highly anticipated crossover that's been 30 years in the making.
Has it been 30 years in the making? Says who? Who said that?
Says Ryan Reynolds.
30 years? How? Is he 30 or something?
It's only been 24 since the first X-Men movie, but then like you'd probably go based off of like the first Deadpool or even Wolverine Origins is when you would start the clock.
Wolverine Origins is when you start the clock, for sure. Because everything before that, Ryan Reynolds didn't even know he was going to play the guy.
No.
Maybe Blade 3, where his character is similar.
No, because Blade 3, he was supposed to spin off into his own movie series. That character was supposed to get his own trilogy.
When did Ryan Reynolds do the Green Martian? What the fuck's that called?
Green Lantern?
Green Lantern?
I don't know. Why do I care about this shitty movie, Doug?
Since then.
Well, no, Deadpool came out after in like 2016, and that movie came out in like 2012, didn't it?
I mean, it's always been answering all his press junkets.
Is that?
I mean, I understand he's wrong, but like I understand like what he's going for.
He was saying ever since I was in that shitty Green Lantern movie, I wanted to be in a good one.
Oh, that's awesome! I love that.
Yeah, a good Green Lantern movie.
Good anything, just a good suit.
He wanted to be with Marvel. That's what he wanted to do.
Can we just talk about how amazing these suits are in this movie?
Yeah, they're fire.
I fuck heavy with the yellow suit.
Dude, the Deadpool suits never looked this good, I feel like. This shit was hot.
He said in the interview, I don't know if it was the Hot Ones one or a different interview I watched, where he was like, the guy that made it is like, he's like, dude, this dude's so talented. Like, he's like, this is like the best suit I've ever had.
What's that?
Yeah, it was the Hot Ones interview.
Yeah. But yeah, the suit, Wolverine suit pops. Like the colors pop.
Dude, that yellow is fucking... The brown is crazy. Seeing that suit in live action, I was like, holy shit, I want that suit so bad.
I mean, all the costume designs, even like even the Patches, right? That's his name?
Patches?
The dog?
Patch? No, Patch. Where he's just wearing a tuxedo.
Like Peter? Oh, no. The beard? The bearded guy?
No. So it's he's sitting at the poker table. What is his name? He's one of the alternates.
You're talking about Wolverine, the eye patch Wolverine. Yeah.
I think his name is like Patch.
I think it's just Wolverine.
No, he has a specific name.
Wolverine, Mr. Patch.
Yeah.
Why is an eye patch a good enough disguise for Wolverine? No, he's in a disguise. I don't think he has a new name.
No, it's one of his aliases.
Man, but who the fuck cares? Nobody knows that shit.
Shit, real fans know.
In his universe, he's just
Which is exactly why none of the three of us know.
Nah, dude.
If anyone would know, it would be you, Jaime. So if you don't know, then we're fucked.
I'm telling you it's Patch.
I have the cover of him and Grey Hulk together.
Yeah, it's off of a different universe. Like
I have that book.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
But it's not based on that cover. Or are you saying it is?
No, it is.
I think it's in that issue.
Yeah,
is it in a different universe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Alter ego.
It's an alter ego.
Logan's life?
It's an alter ego because he's literally going undercover because he's a spy.
Yeah.
It's not a different... It's in the Marvel universe, like main Marvel universe.
Created Patch.
When did they start that whole multiverse bullshit?
Oh, they did it pretty early in comics because they needed a way to start telling other stories. So like Marvel in particular, like has always done what if stories or whatever, like stories in different universe that are one-offs. But then the big one happened with the Ultimate Universe because they were like, okay, nobody's gonna read like 1,000 issues of Spider-Man to get caught up. What we'll do is we'll start the Ultimate Universe and then we'll start it all over again and start the story from the beginning, but now set it in the early 2000s. So everything is updated for the modern era. So like that was like the biggest like alternate universe that ran side by side with the Marvel universe, and then they explained it via the multiverse.
Because do we know where this slogan's from?
The one that the shitty Logan? No.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I thought they say it, but it doesn't matter at all.
No, when he comes through, like, I don't think any of the alternate universes have a universe number.
They might not give an actual number. No,
yeah, he's just jumping through them, and so the only thing that they ever said was like, he's the worst one. This is just the worst Wolverine that you could get. And he's not wrong. But you know what?
Hey, man.
This movie did something that I did not think was possible, and they gave me another super fucking heartwarming Wolverine story after Logan. I think this Wolverine story hits like a Mack truck. I don't want to get into spoilers just yet, but the ending of this movie almost made me shed a tear. This shit was so honestly, good.
That was honestly my biggest concern going into this movie, because they wrap up Logan like, dude, like that's not only the best superhero movie, that's like one of the best movies, ever.
Yeah,
and this one doesn't feel like it took away from that emotional gut punch whatsoever.
And that's what they said they were going to do, but a lot of people were like, like...
I mean, that was me. I was apprehensive. I was like, this is going to be...
No
Once
way.
They said they were like not touching that, I'm like, okay,
I never read that, so like, I never knew.
Oh, it's in the first teaser they do when he's like, where he's sitting on the couch with him.
You don't watch teasers, man. Come on.
I don't know.
Maybe for like shitty Joker folly of doo-doo.
Yeah.
For this one.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, like I wouldn't have cared even if it was Logan. If they still did a good story, I'd have been cool with it. Like, it's totally okay, you know? Because the other shit still happened. My man still jumped on that grenade for the little girl. So like the emotional gut punch is still there. But I think the way I mean, he took a lot of bullets too. He took about a grenade's worth of bullets.
It was more bullets than anything.
Yeah.
The tree was just the final straw.
Yeah. That was when he gave up, actually, was when the tree got him. He's like, fuck, I'm gonna get an infection anyways. Fuck this shit.
And then he said,
it's because he was drinking all that whiskey.
So this is how it feels.
This is how it feels, bub. But no, I think it's incredible that they were able to pull it off in the end. Like, it's a work of art.
So
I mean, I guess like Q wouldn't have come back if it was a shitty story, I'm assuming.
He would have never. No fucking way.
He would have never.
No, even for his friend. Unless
Ryan Reynolds was like, "Hey, bro, I got you every night. I'll give you that sloppy tap.
just come back for me, daddy."
Please.
Well, I don't think the script was done though. First, like I just think he had faith in Ryan Reynolds to be like.
He had to have had like an outline though. Like he had to have known where the story was going.
Yeah.
Because even with an outline, you could tell like, oh, okay, it's gonna work out. Like it doesn't like even if the lines are a little wonky, like I know the major story points are still gonna hit emotionally because this movie does emotion better than any of the other two movies do.
But especially because the two first movies were successful. It's not like they were shit. Yeah. Like if they were shit, and then because even if this you're like, oh, it needs some work, I don't know. You're like, based on your track record, I have faith in you.
Yeah.
And this is one character that Ryan Reynolds doesn't like mess around with. He may do some shitty projects, but like this one, you can tell he like takes it to the heart.
I mean, yeah, he puts his whole fucking nuts and bolts into this because shit. I mean, I feel like it's so intimately intertwined with the human being of Ryan Reynolds that he has to, because if the movie's bad, it's not because of anything other than Ryan Reynolds. He will catch 100% of the flack regardless of who's bad in it, you know?
Oh yeah, he would have got a hit. Like he would have been fine. But if they would have, because they would have been like, "Oh, you tarnished," even though I wouldn't have looked at it like that, but people would have.
I would have.
Yeah, you whack. You ain't cheering for that.
Boo, Ryan Reynolds.
Hey, you fucking suck. That's why you're tiny in your suit and Logan's not. You bitch.
Boo.
Boo.
I mean, he's just a big ass dude.
Dude, Hugh Jackman is so big.
Worldwide was 781.
Okay.
Deadpool 2 was 786, and this one's 430.
Yeah, it's gonna blow it out the water.
Oh yeah, from word of mouth alone, right? Yeah, which is gonna be crazy. $1 billion for a fucking for an R-rated movie like this is wild.
Because even if it drops 60%, like even say 50%, it's already at 600 million.
Yeah.
Like so, it's and by week 3 it's gonna pass it. But if it trends the way like the holds 40%, it's gonna pass it up this weekend. That's a strong hold though. I'm assuming it's anywhere from 40 to 60.
I think 40 to 60 is pretty safe.
Yeah. That's roughly what movies drop. I mean, it's Thursday was strong too though. Like it's Thursday was.
I mean, the shit was sold out all around me.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers were sitting in the very front looking like this and shit, watching Deadpool cut someone in half.
Dude, Marcus was like, "Oh yeah, we have some sold out, but we have some more times. Like, check out the other times, because like a lot of times we're like
going
sold out pretty
4:45 in the morning and shit."
Yeah.
I mean, my noon showing was all right. It wasn't packed.
I went at 10:45 and it was not packed. 10:45
right after work. I think I went 4:30 on Thursday.
But on Thursday, right?
Yeah, I went Thursday. Then, right? All the good seats were gone for sure. Yeah. There's no people in the front three, but
I feel cowards. Like I muted Deadpool though on Twitter, and I feel like I didn't get nothing spoiled. The only thing I got spoiled was that Rob McElhenney was in the movie, and that was it.
Yeah.
But like even then, you can't see him, so it doesn't really matter.
The thing that I got spoiled was that the Metacritic was 50%.
And I had heard that too.
And that brought down I was like, oh no, this one's going to be a shitty movie.
By critics?
I already knew the early reviews were good, so I wasn't worried about it. I already had heard
56 is fucking crazy. What do they think is bad?
Yeah. They probably think, it's just a bunch of fan service, like no substance to the story. It's just Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, essentially what I'm seeing here is like the jokes are cheap and sophomoric, and there's like no thought behind them, and so it's not a good movie. But like, bro, you're wildin'. Get off your fucking high horse, you bitch ass.
Like, it's not a perfect movie, but it's not bad. Like,
is it not a perfect movie?
No, it has some pacing issues.
Did it?
Yeah, it like goes super hard and then really reins it back to tell its story, and then it kind of goes back.
That's like, you just don't remember the other two movies, then, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I also just don't like it.
That's the storytelling structure of the other two movies, though. So they're just like keeping with the motif. But
I mean, this feels Marvel too. Like this feels like an MCU movie. Like it doesn't feel like just a Deadpool movie.
It feels more expensive for sure. I don't think that necessarily makes it feel like a Marvel movie, because I think it feels very like not Marvel though. Like,
I don't feel like it doesn't feel Marvel at all.
I mean, seeing someone get cut in half with the fucking skeletal structure of another human being is crazy. Like, that's not Marvel.
But it's rated R, so it's gonna have like there's certain characteristics.
But like a rated R Thor movie isn't gonna look like this though. Like,
we don't know though.
It wouldn't. There's no way. Like, this is very unique to the character and what they've done in the past movies. Because if they would have toned it back, this movie would have sucked. It just wouldn't have felt like a Deadpool movie.
Blade is gonna chop people up. Like,
I don't think so.
Blade is
gonna see, dude. We'll see.
He ain't gonna do it like this.
Yeah.
Like,
well, Deadpool obviously is going to have its own thing, and it's plus we've seen the tonal things from Logan that it was going to do anyways. But MCU, if they're going to do rated R, I don't think I like this.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Sorry for anybody with soft ears. Fucking Blade's not gonna go in and be like, "I cut you in half, cunt." Like, it is so vastly different from a Marvel movie, and I think the only reason you think it's a Marvel movie is because they had a fuck ton of money to play with, and you can tell.
No humor will be like this movie. Like, Guardians is the closest if they gave them a full R to be similar, like humor, but no one would go as far.
Yeah, I mean, it's we're talking about Deadpool here. Yeah, we're talking about Deadpool.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like a Marvel movie. I think even the rated R movies are not going to feel like this. This is going to be very unique to the character because, like, Marvel is so well groomed with all the other characters. I think what they're going to say is, no, Deadpool is like this. We're not going to have any other Deadpool characters because what characters in a Blade book are going to be anything like Deadpool? Like,
well, humor wise, nobody. It's about how aggressive they're going to be when they come to just like the action sequences and then blood and gore.
I think, but the vampires aren't going to bleed. They're going to explode, you know? Like,
they're going to look nice. Shimmery.
No, it's going to look fucking sick when they explode. Yeah. But like, when the vampire eats somebody, they're not going to rip them in half vertically from the legs, you know? It's not ever going to be anywhere near that. It'll be bloody. There'll be blood on the floor. But like, it ain't gonna be fucking that fight in the Honda. You know what I mean? Like, that is something so unique to Deadpool, I think.
I was gonna say, there's that scene when they're at the what's her face's house, and my whole theater was like, "Holy shit!" Like when like a certain thing happens.
We just hit the 15-minute mark on the recording. I think we're good to say the no spoilers is over. I think all of us really like this movie. I think you need to go see it in theaters. I think it is a great theater movie. I think watching it at home, you will not experience it the same at all.
Like, this movie deserves to make $1 billion. Like,
yeah,
and that means people should watch it in theaters. Like,
but I think
don't just casually make $1 billion.
Besides it deserving to make $1 billion, I think you get something more out of going to see it in a movie theater. Seeing it at home, you won't get the same experience. I think. Like,
shit, you might hide some of the shitty CGI in some of the scenes, but the void stuff struggles. I think it's because it's the color though, like the light then gray, like.
I think when Logan's running is the easiest where it looks good.
Yeah. No, dude, when Logan's running, it's weird. It's like he like stretches out.
The CGI looks well, that's because they're doing slow-mo though. Like slow-mo is always gonna make it look weird. But I think the CGI looks worse during the final battle scene.
The Deadpool?
Yeah, so full spoilers now. Full spoilers.
I think so as well.
I think the Deadpool fight at the end, where they're fighting the 100 Deadpools, that CGI looks so fucking bad.
It took me out so hard.
There's so much going on is why. There's so many characters.
But like, I think that suffers way worse. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But the Void battle was actually nice with like Blade, fucking Daphne Keane again.
That fight scene was good.
That fight was awesome.
Great. Yeah.
I'm talking about the like when they first get to the Void stuff.
When it's Wade and Logan fighting. That one, yes, the CGI does lack a little bit there. One. Yeah, but they had to put all the money where it counted, and that's with the final battle featuring the boy Remy LeBeau. Because holy shit, dude! When Channing Tatum came around the corner, I nutted. I nutted so fucking hard.
Dude, my whole theater nutted so hard for what's his name, Blade.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We were going
Blade's
crazy.
Been an actor for so. It's because he's been an actor so long, dude. More people are gonna like want to like Wesley Snipes, and some people are like, no,
fly, dude.
Yeah. Well, the thing though is because people want to credit like Spider-Man and X-Men as like the first superhero movies. Then you have a strong following that's like, no, Blade is the first superhero movies. Put some goddamn respect on Blade.
I mean, it is though. Without Blade, superhero movies would have never ended up where they ended up.
But they don't get the credit of Spider-Man, Iron Man, X-Men,
because those were family friendly.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Those are more prototypical Marvel movies like we see them today. Because those feel like Marvel movies.
Yeah. Well, Blade is a 100%. Vampire movie. It's not a like
I don't know. It's pretty comic booky, dude. Like when you watch it back, it's like this is kind of campy. Like the second one less so, but the first and the third one, there's a fuck ton of camp in those movies. Like,
I don't know, man. I've watched that whole Underworld franchise. That shit's about the same. The vampire movies just be cheesy sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. But like comic book movies are mad cheesy as well. Like it's just two different genres that are hella cheesy, cheesing it up. It's a 3-cheese blend. You know,
because it's not a vampire like love like Dracula shit. Like so, it's gonna feel because those movies are like more traditional vampire movies.
Yeah, it's not Nosferatu.
Yeah. And Underworld and Blade are like action movies. Yeah, so it's like it's a different genre.
Okay, so now that we're full spoiling, so the people who helped them in the final battle are Elektra, Blade, and Gambit. Gambit played by Channing Tatum in the version of the character that he never got to play.
Those jokes are spot on.
That was so meta,
dude, every time when he was like, all the words we never got to protect. Yeah. I was like, oh no.
When he's like, I may have even been born here.
Born in the void.
Yeah, I'm born in the void.
So when he first was casted, I was like, I'm in. I like Channing Tatum.
Me too. Yeah.
But a lot of people hate it. I think there's some funny things too because his accent is super funny to me. But there's sometimes where it's like, oh, it sounds bad, but it's also supposed to sound bad because Deadpool's even like he's like, who's your dialect coach?
I thought it sounded okay though. Like for him playing a joke character, I was like, yeah, this is good.
But I think that's it though.
Yeah,
could he have done a really good traditional like thing?
Creole accent. Yeah,
but that's not the point. The point is to be like it's Channing Tatum doing this accent.
Yeah.
Like
it's fucking what's his movie Street 22? What's it called?
Jump Street.
Jump Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that character doing Gambit.
Yeah.
His fucking special effects were so sick though, dude. When he blew that bottle up with a card, I know. Him just exploding people's heads blew my mind.
And shit.
Yeah, I was like, this is
with
rad.
the cards, and then even the his staff like lights up purple and stuff. There's another line when they first meet though that I thought was hilarious when it's like, because it's like, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck were married at the time they did Daredevil and stuff. He's like, oh, we lost Daredevil. He's like, oh no, Daredevil. She's like, it's okay. He's just like, oh,
it's fine. No. What does he say? He says, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, and she goes, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Which is rad. I love that shit. I would have loved for him to come back though. That'd have been awesome.
So people were saying that.
The cameo that is like was taken out because of the writing and stuff wasn't even him though. They're like, I guess
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be Charles Xavier, but McAvoy or
Oh, what? James McAvoy?
Yeah. So Robbie Downey Jr., Tony Stark, and then one other person was supposed to be on like some ship or something.
RDJ was never coming back for this.
Yeah, get him out of here.
No, that's what it originally was, but then it got all jacked up, and then it was like scheduling conflicts because after.
Yeah, he scheduled something over it. That's what the conflict was.
He's like, I don't want to be there.
I mean, because Chris Evans put the fucking effort forward, so it had to have been that. Like, you either could make the time or you didn't bother hard enough.
Evans had a sizable part compared to what Robbie's was gonna be a cameo. Like Evans is kind of
cameos like that are easy. You go, you make the fucking money. His bitch ass did the fucking Dr. Dolittle movie where he pulled a splinter out of a dragon's ass. Like, come on, you can't fucking show up in this a good movie. Get out of here.
Iron Man though, they because of the Doom stuff, they're probably just like, you know what, we're not gonna do it because it also depends on when he cast it as Doom.
Bitch made. Fuck Robert Downey Jr. He's a hoe.
And I'm assuming he's Doom in Fantastic Four, right? They're not going to give us two Dooms.
I don't know. I hope not.
Who knows, dude?
I hope not.
They're too close together.
I don't think. No, Doom's not even going to be in the movie. He was never cast.
So he's not in Fantastic. I don't know who the villain in Fantastic Four
is. No, Galactus is. Because it's the dude from the Robert Eggers movie. Who I was like, who the fuck is that guy? And it's the dude from the Vivage. That dude's gonna be hot as Galactus. I can't wait. He's gonna be great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they're doing Silver Surfer Galactus for the villains. Yeah.
Right.
Because there might be two Silver Surfers. People are saying too.
Keep fucking RDJ out this bitch. Throw him away. Give me more Chris Evans. Dude, him showing up as fucking Johnny was so good.
That got me hot, and I've never even watched the original Fantastic Four.
Oh, what? I love those movies.
But even I knew, I was like, when he said "Flame On," that shit was cool as fuck.
The minute that you didn't see a shield, I was like, oh, he's Johnny Storm. Okay, he's gonna flame on.
I knew that too. Yeah.
So the thing is, I knew he was going to be Cap, but the crazy part is, I was like, I thought this cameo was going to be in Secret Wars. I was like, this cameo is totally happening at some point in time.
Yeah.
But it makes sense based on the way they told this story that it has to happen here. But I didn't know because they're wrapping everything up from those universes now.
Right.
But I didn't know that at the time because I'm like, oh no, how cool would it be like if Chris Evans comes back and then everyone thinks like, oh, Cap should have saved the day, and then he's just Johnny Storm. Like,
but this is a better way to do it.
Oh, for sure.
This send off for the Fox universe was fire. I think
bro, that little montage in the credits,
it was kind of
tearing up, dude.
It was kind of sad,
up, man.
Yeah,
I did not expect that.
I love that they threw the Fan Four Stick movies a bone though, and shot those characters as well, even though those are shitty.
So did you guys watch the last trailer? No, probably, right?
Fuck no. What?
No.
So
hell no.
It spoils Daphne Keane being in the movie.
Did anybody think she wasn't going to be in the movie?
Well, it's because she was in the whole I'm not going to be in it thing. She was doing the whole old boy Amazing Spider-Man.
A year ago, I saw a screen of her in a suit, so I thought she was already going to be in this movie.
She didn't even show up in the suit.
So no, she was denying it the past like 6 months to a year. Wow. Like when she was doing the Star Wars stuff, she was denying it.
Nah, I knew. Well, I was like, they're bringing Logan back. Why wouldn't she come back? That's stupid.
Well, she wasn't supposed to be in the last trailer, but what had happened was she talked to Kevin Feige and was like, "Oh, I want to go to the premiere and everything." And they're like, "Okay." And then so that was reason one, and reason two, they're like, because that's kind of the emotional beat of the movie. They want her to like people to get to know at that time.
That's so stupid, though. She could just go to the premiere because she was in Logan. They invite other actors all the time. It's not just the actors in the movie. That's so fucking dumb. Dumb asses, dude. But they keep shooting themselves in the foot.
If they didn't do the trailer, though, she would not have been allowed to be at that premiere.
She could have. You sneak her in. What the fuck?
Who's going to say?
Dumbasses.
Fucking Marvel and Disney, they would have been like, no, you can't go because we're not spoiling it.
Right, and then look, they ended up fucking spoiling it anyways. Dumbasses. They shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, they always spoil themselves.
I mean, they didn't though. They put her in the trailer and then she was there.
It's spoiling it because you showed the person being in the movie.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, if she was at the premiere, people would have been like, "Oh, see, she is in the movie." Like, that's just how that works. And then
all six of those people would have been okay.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't have. You know darn well a lot of people.
It would have been equally as not okay as they were with her being in the trailer, though. The trailer just made it worse because more people saw the trailer. Then saw the 6 dumbasses bitching about it.
Yeah,
it's like when Charles and fucking the Multiverse of Madness popped up. They should have kept that off the trailers.
Yeah,
like
all that whole scene they shouldn't have put in the trailers. But fucking Marvel's dumb.
The only one they saved was Krasinski.
He probably
same thing with this. They saved. They determined which ones they were going to save and which ones they weren't. But also too, stuff got soft leaked. It's like the fact that a lot of stuff didn't get leaked though is kind of crazy.
What got soft leak?
Just like certain characters, like everyone knew like Electro was going to be in the movie, and then they putting that everywhere.
Yeah,
because like originally like stuff like that was like people, and then Blade recently was like, oh no, he's in there, but then they had another character that looks like Blade. They're like, oh no, it's the WCW.
No. Yeah, there was a television show of Blade that continued the story from the movies.
Yeah,
but I was kind of hoping he was going to be in the movie because that'd be cool to throw that guy a bone.
Yeah,
I guess not though.
But like. And then I'm trying to think, like Chris Evans wasn't leaked. At least I didn't hear any of it.
I didn't hear nothing about nothing.
Yeah,
so if you'd have heard it, you were on the wrong side of fucking the internet.
Yeah. I only heard about the Metacritic and then the Daphne Keane photo like a year ago.
But like if you saw her in a suit, that's just someone's fan casting at that point.
That's not even. Yeah, that
was a fan cast because she was in the yellow suit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's 100% fan casting. She was never gonna wear that suit. Like,
honestly, I kind of hated that she wasn't in this movie. Like more, like sure she did have like a story beat, but like I wanted more of her. But it wouldn't make sense. They brought her back at the end, I guess. So,
but it's not her Logan,
right? Yeah, she was just there to give Logan a pep talk, which is cool. Yeah. That's all I really need. Because go ahead.
Because her like role in Logan, like she was an excellent child actor, right? Like she was like one of the best.
Yeah, but now she's
just
I thought she was really good in this.
Cameo.
Yeah, and I think her ability to play like the X-23 character in fight scenes is so good. Like I like just her mannerisms and her like screaming and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, that felt like it was from Logan. And even the glasses callback, I thought that was cool. Like I like the little cameo thing. But yeah, to me, like, still Gambit is probably the most standout though, because it's the most like, and just the way he looks, like, it's just so funny. Because like,
I mean, he's wearing
they
the comic
outfit. They went with
he has that neck thing.
Yeah. I mean, he looks exactly like the show. Like, he's so good. He looks exactly like how the character is supposed to look. Delicious.
I have his character on Fortnite. It's literally just like that.
Yeah. I kind of hate that he was like, you look like comic accurate Hawkeye though. I was like, that joke kind of sucked. You could have cut that one.
Most of the jokes hit though, but there are some sure that like,
I mean, when you're riffing, it's always gonna happen. Like, they can't all be winners.
Yeah, and then it's funny too though, because like Blade, so Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds, like I'm assuming they don't have beef now though, but even the way they interacted in the thing is funny because it like dates back to them having beef on Blade 3.
Well, but the reason that they had beef is because fucking Wesley Snipes is being a piece of shit.
Yeah,
the dude is super fucking difficult to work with.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not surprised. I'd be surprised if anybody left that shoot and was like, no, he was a good dude. No, he's super great to be around. Like, that didn't happen. Henry Cavill was sick to see him as fucking Wolverine. That shit was hot.
The Calverine.
I thought they were gonna put the one Edgerton in there too, because there was rumors that he was gonna be Wolverine.
I didn't hear that.
The one that does like Rocket Man, like he's one that like a lot of people fan cast him as like being
a young Logan.
Yeah,
get out of here.
Yeah, like it got a lot of buzz. I don't think it's happening. I don't think they're doing another Logan though. Like or
Harry Potter boy.
No, they're not. I mean, Daniel Radcliffe would have been cool.
That's another one I could have saw as a variant. Would have been interesting.
Well, he got fucking yoked for that one movie.
Yoked,
dope. short, like comic accurate Wolverine was the shit though. I was like,
he might even be smaller than comic accurate. That dude is small as shit.
Because comic accurate is like 5'2". He's 5'2", 900 pounds. I want to say. Yeah.
Why
I think he's 300 pounds because
he's like 900 pounds because of the adamantium. Because like the adamantium is heavy. That makes
sense. Yeah.
I could be fudging the numbers, but it's heavy ass metal, dude.
But he's way too heavy for his size.
Yeah, that's why only fucking old boy can throw him.
Yeah. Colossus.
Yeah. The Thor the Dark World scene was fucking crazy. The one where he's holding him or whatever.
Oh, was that Thor the Dark World?
Yeah, because that was when Loki dies in that movie.
I never saw that.
Yeah, that's the scene from that movie where Loki is dying. And he's like holding him or whatever with like in the elven realm or whatever.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome. Well, yeah, because they had to digitally fucking add, like they had to totally change it up or whatever.
Yeah.
The variant of Wolverine that fights the Hulk was cool. Just to see like the
reflection.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I popped a huge one then.
I mean, this was dope. A lot of this movie was mad fan service. It was just like, are you a fucking nerdy piece of shit? Oh, you're gonna love this. Strap in, baby.
I don't know as much as you guys, but even now I was like, oh, this is cool.
There was a lot of stuff that fucking I was like, I don't know what the fuck that's referencing, but all right.
I mean,
Logan on a cross. What's up with that?
Oh, it's a Infinite like cover,
right? But like, what is it? Like, what story is it from? Is what he's asking.
Because the Christians are fucking upheaved over that one.
It is Uncanny X-Men 251. Because I didn't know what it was either. I was like, what?
No, it's pretty like well known and like X-Men like fandoms.
In the sweaty basements for sure.
Yeah.
Us normies. No idea.
Yeah, fair.
I did like the dude with the stub.
Oh, that like weird like it's probably like Logan 2099 or whatever. I didn't know which
one's that one.
The one where he had like just an adamantium stub. It is the 2099. It's like a 2099 variant.
I mean, Old Man Logan was cool too.
Dude, I wish we would have gotten a tiny bit more of that though.
Yeah.
I needed more.
Oh, so, okay. He's 195 pounds without the skeleton and 300 pounds with the skeleton.
It is 300? That's a little light.
And he's 5'3".
5'3"?
You saw those small bones, dude.
It's like 300 pounds and 5'3" is like.
Well, yeah, that's
crazy.
Typically super fucking morbidly obese. Yeah.
You can't walk. You're 600 pounds. Like if you have actually that.
How do we feel? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
How do we feel about Emma Corrin as Cassandra Nova?
I thought it was good.
She
creeped me out, dude.
Oh my god!
When she was in people's minds with her hands.
Apparently,
was crazy.
That's 1-to-1 for how she did it in the book, though.
That makes sense.
She's
one of like the worst like villains in comics.
There's comic art of her like torturing one of the Trask family members, which is like the dude who created the Sentinels. And she just has her fucking hand coming out of his eye and shit. It looks even worse than the comic. Like it's more like gut wrenching in the books.
My poor boy, dude.
I think they say it, but like literally in the comic book, like she literally tries to strangle him with the umbilical cord. Like tries to kill Charles in the womb.
He kills her, doesn't he?
Well, yeah. So what happens is. Yeah, so he more or less makes her like aborted in a sense. So then she doesn't really have a physical body, and then she like gets like flushed down the toilet or a drain or something, and then grows in the sewers, and then she's trying to like get a body.
TMNT.
Yeah.
So Cassandra improvised one by copying Xavier's DNA to make her own body, effectively being his twin sister. She grew with her brother until she had fully formed hands and eyes. So this is all in the womb. When she decided to try to kill Charles by attempting to strangle him with his own umbilical cord, Charles defended himself by hitting her with a psychic blast, which caused her mother to have a miscarriage, resulting in her physical body being a stillborn. Despite this, the creature survived as chaotic cellular matter that clung to a sewer wall for decades, rebuilding its physical form and perfecting its effort to mimic human traits. During this time, she grew convinced that the womb in which she had fought Charles and the universe she now inhabited were one and the same, a universe in which only she and Charles were real, and that her purpose was to destroy every illusion Charles held dear, her brother's dream, the X-Men, and loved ones. That's fucked. That is awesome.
Real quick, though, how close was I on that?
Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah. Yeah, she's bad. That's crazy.
Yeah. But like, she only works in this movie because she's too powerful.
Yeah.
Bro, she ripped Johnny's skin off, dude. I was like, holy fuck.
That was hot, though. I was in.
Can we talk about the end credit?
Yeah, we're spoiling. Yeah.
No, I didn't know if you just wanted to get to it yet, though. But it's so funny, though, because then they showed a clip of him actually saying it. Because you think the whole time
I didn't believe it.
Deadpool was lying.
I believed him. The minute he got his skin ripped off, and Deadpool was like, "No, he fucking said that." I was like, "Oh no, that's it."
Also,
like,
too,
no, for real.
It was my brain not thinking of him as Johnny Storm, like because Johnny Storm character 100% would be like that because he's a tool.
A shit talker.
He had the accent, bro. He said it with the accent.
Yeah,
he had
like, Chris Evans.
He said it. He said, "Yeah, I'm fucking walking."
Cat.
Nah, he had a flat ass. That wasn't America's ass.
Yeah.
I was laughing my ass off when Deadpool was like saluting Captain America in the TVA.
Yeah. So was that guy in Loki season 2? The TVA guy?
Okay, cool. Tom Wamsgam? No.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, everyone's like, oh, it's gonna be. They wanted Mobius to be in the movie, but it's like, based on his character, it can't be Mobius because Mobius is a good guy.
Yeah.
Like,
they need a bad mamma jamma in this shit.
The opening dance sequence, though, is some of the best things I've ever seen in all the movies.
You started talking, and I was like, if he talks shit, I'm kicking him from the call. I'm just going to remove him from the call because that was perfect. And the fact that they played the whole song was so fucking good.
He hits it, too, dude. He hits every move.
The dance moves were so on point. I was like, my man had to rewatch.
It was him, though, right?
No, it was
100% him. I don't think anybody played Deadpool other than him in this movie.
So they ask him. They make jokes about it at the red carpet thing, and like Blake Lively's like joking or whatever, but more or less like they're like, no, yeah, he spent a lot of time with choreography.
Dude, I would have.
Ryan Reynolds is the shit.
He really is. And apparently Blake Lively came out and said that she was Lady Deadpool.
Oh, his whole family's in the movie.
Oh,
so,
really?
I didn't know.
Baby Pool is his daughter. Kid Pool is his other daughter, and then his oldest daughter is like a mutant or something.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't think she's a Deadpool.
I love that.
Yeah, it threw me off because I was like, dang, he didn't put his other daughter in there. But then I forget his first daughter's name is James, so like I didn't see at first.
Is James?
Yeah, his first daughter's named after his grandfather or his father.
I mean, he only had girls, right? So fuck it, one of them had to fall on that sword.
I mean, it was his first kid, so he was doing it no matter what.
Yeah. Damn, that sucks. That's weird. Fucking rich.
Did you see Matthew McConaughey? His cowboy pool.
Yeah.
What? He was?
You didn't recognize?
You didn't hear it?
No.
He did the all right.
Oh no, I didn't even catch that. I was too busy just geeking out.
I clocked Blake's voice too, but also too they kind of give it away when it's like, oh, she looks good for just having a baby because like they just had the baby not that long ago. They said, yeah, that's some like outside of like
that's some super meta.
I'm not doing all that research,
but you have to like know about them as people, like, and most people didn't get that.
Yeah,
like what was the nice pools like when he broke the fourth wall? He said the proposal.
Yeah, he just said the proposal. That's a movie with him and Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
that's one of those shitty movies that James was talking about earlier. That's one of them. It's
a rom-com.
It's shitty, is what it is. Don't even bother looking it up. But it's a waste of your fucking time.
And Dogpool is like he won a competition for like ugliest dog a couple years ago, so that was funny.
Dude, him making out with that dog fucking made me want to throw up.
Deadpool is somebody too. Like it's a famous. It's like, is it? I think it's Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah. He really is in everything.
Oh, one of the Deadpools had the Wrexham jersey on, which I thought was funny.
Is that what that was? I didn't know what it was, but I was really sad that I didn't see Mexican Deadpool. So I was just kind of mad that wasn't the Mexican flag.
So Rob McElhenney, is he the one that he's getting hit in the butt, like in the beginning, that stuck?
I don't know. He's just a TVA. No, his role got cut, is what the Wikipedia says.
Oh, that's so funny if that's like true and not like a joke.
No, it doesn't say LOL.
I don't think. Yeah,
no. But I think is if he's a TVA agent, he could be any random uncredited TVA agent.
No, you didn't see the Twitter post he made then.
Yeah.
Here, I sent it in the chat. He's
like, I'm glad. He was like, I'm glad I showed up.
Yeah. Since I know Ryan wouldn't do me like that, I look forward to catching the movie and my cameo again today.
Yeah.
I traveled 6,000 miles to shoot my cameo. I hope you enjoyed it.
But that's my thing where it's like, okay, it's probably like true, but to me, I'm like, is this is this a joke? And are we levels to this?
No, because I didn't see a TVA agent that had Wolverine claws. That would have been pretty obvious.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Reynolds underneath that goes, it was definitely just that one theater, and I'm looking into this immediately.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't see his reply. That's cool.
Yeah. They're funny.
So yeah, that sucks that he wasn't in it. Hopefully they put him on the deleted scenes, you know? I want to see my boy. That fight scene in the Honda was fucking revolutionary, though. Right? It was a Honda?
The music, yeah.
Okay.
The music switching to Greatest Showman stuff was so funny to me.
So good.
Dude, and even Hugh getting mad, angry at him and doing his monologue, I was like, holy fuck.
In the scene? Oh, man.
Yeah.
I was like, Hugh, you're a beast.
He's a good actor.
I mean, yeah, he's incredible.
I started to feel sad for fucking Ryan Reynolds, man.
He was being real mean to him. I love that he was like, I'm going to hit you now. Oh, yeah. Are you?
It's crazy because, like, this Wolverine early on does not know that Deadpool can't die. And he should have tried to kill him, like, early on.
Yeah.
Like, he goes all in.
Stepping away, keep vamping.
It was funny, though, because the whole car gets destroyed and stuff.
It still drives, dude. It's not fully destroyed. What was the model? It was a Honda Odyssey?
I think so, yeah.
Is that what he said?
It was highly rated, though. That's why, dude.
No.
Is it Pete or Paul? What the heck's the guy's name? That's the
Peter? Yeah.
Yeah, Peter.
The big nuts, dude?
Yeah. Dude, I just think that's such a weird thing. Like, and it's funny because it's like from Deadpool 2, where like Deadpool just loves Peter, and like all these Deadpools just love Peter. Like,
they're like, yeah, well, we all got a Peter.
Yeah. It's kind of hard in this movie though, but it kind of sucks that all the characters from the first two movies don't really have like importance in this movie, like besides Peter.
I felt the same because in the second movie, what's the two girls' names? I forget.
Oh, so Sonic Teenage Warhead, and then Kimiko something.
She gets more interaction in this movie, but like I wanted more interaction with
Colossus gets nothing really.
I
feel like we could have got some kind of Cable, like.
I don't know about that one.
But like, I don't know. Those people and all, because I mean, his motive is to save these people, but yeah, it just sucks that they didn't really have much to do in this movie.
Bro, they didn't have time. This movie would have been 2 hours and 45 minutes if they wanted to give all those people screen time like that.
Yeah. I mean, we got a lot of Blind Owl interactions.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Yeah,
but shit, that was half the trailer. Like all her shit was like out. Yeah.
Oh,
the whole cocaine bit is in the trailer.
I saw that in the early trailers that has that.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of
that's half of her screen time.
Dude, Happy Hogan being in it though was so good. Him calling him his chauffeur was so fucking funny.
Did they make a reference to Daredevil with him or no? Because I didn't catch it if they did. Because he's in the Daredevil. No. Isn't he Foggy?
Yeah, Froggy.
Yeah.
No, they didn't say anything.
No, I think it's Foggy. I don't think it's Froggy.
Is it Foggy?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think it's Foggy Nelson.
Yeah.
But
no, they did not say anything.
That'd been too much. It'd been, we already had there's too many layers.
I mean, they already fucking had what's her name in it. So like that's enough.
Yeah, Elektra, yeah. And then they name dropped Daredevil. I still don't like how the Sacred Timeline is 616. That's still weird to me.
Why?
Because it's like the movies are its own thing, and now it's not really, I guess, because they kind of all are part of things or whatever.
I mean, they stopped doing that for a long time, like a long time ago, though. Like they started doing movie shit in the comics like a long time ago.
Yeah, so, like, and I mean now it's all one umbrella.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean it also gets people to buy comics too, so like it makes sense.
Nah, that shit is a dying medium, homeboy. I don't think nobody's buying them no more.
Yeah, I buy them.
No, they still sell hella comic books.
Yeah, but
they wouldn't be doing that shit for nothing.
They did in the 90s, making all those covers and shit.
Nah, they overproduced because they thought they had buyers. Now they know they ain't got that many buyers.
Yeah.
What the thing happened again where people are buying all the there's a comic like with Doom, it's like Doomsday something, people are buying that. All the infamous Iron Man stuff is like selling.
Why? He ain't gonna come back as a bad guy?
No. Even the pop that there's like 30,000 of them is now going for like $150 of
what?
Yeah. But
that shit, Iron Man?
Yeah. It's whack. Like yeah. It's because the people are like, oh, it's Iron Man and Doom. It's like the same thing. Like
people are too hungry for that shit, dude.
Yeah, it's just FOMO. Like, because that shit's not gonna be worth anything. Like,
no.
in 6 months to a year, easy.
What else we got, boys? Anything other than the movie was great?
I think the cameos were executed well. I think the jokes hit. I think the action's good. I think the fight choreography is strong.
I think it's strong for everything but the Deadpool fight.
Yeah, that Deadpool fight was looking real weird. Also, why the fuck didn't they just make it the faux one shot? The fact that they cut over to Blind Al pissed me off. Like, just do it. They had a one shot going forever, and then the only cut they made was to Blind Al once to be like, I need to move the fuck out of here.
And she didn't even make a good joke.
Yeah, it's like, bro, this could have been stellar had you just made it a one shot and just did it the whole length of the street. But no. You want to be lazy bitches about it.
She had a line minimum and they didn't hit it yet.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. No, dude, she needed her what's it called? Her insurance, dude. She had to make that money.
Yeah.
You're right.
That lady's in a lot of movies.
Is she?
Yeah.
I don't know what the actor's name is.
Leslie Uggams.
So she's the mom in American Fiction. Like that's the last thing I've seen her in.
Okay.
She's in Fallout?
Yeah, she's the bunker, the leader of the bunker, right?
Yep.
But yeah, also Fallout actually is the last thing I've seen her in. But yeah, she got, and it's crazy though. Like she gets work and like good work.
Yeah, she's in a lot of TV for sure. Her movies have been kind of sparse, but
yeah, I've seen her in more movies recently. Like she's like
you've seen her in Deadpool more than anything else.
Yeah, I don't know if she's in the Tyler Perry movies, but like,
no, she's not.
She's like, I think too highly of myself.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
she's a good actor.
Yeah,
she knows a lot about fucking cocaine.
She knew all the slang.
Bolivian marching band or Colombian marching band? What they say?
That joke, even though it was like in the trailer, was still so good when they were talking about it. And I love that was the line that they drew. They're like, that's the hard line.
And meanwhile, you got Peter with like two nipple clamps and fucking
his bulge at the end was crazy.
Yeah, Eric said that when you walked away.
Oh, really? He was my man was dicked up in those jeans, dog. I was like,
holy shit.
Because I was talking about like I love how because it's like stems from Deadpool 2. Like how Deadpool just loves Peter, and then like that's like a universal thing. Like so this is his fucking Doctor Strange's girl. Like,
this is Nexus being Peter.
Everyone loves Peter.
Yeah. I also love that old girl from Loki was like, "Damn, Peter, okay." I was like, "Hell yeah, Peter's gonna get some play, boys."
Even her, she was like, "Why am I feeling this?"
Yeah.
But I guess too though, like the other end credit thing was supposed to be like, because when those all three guys were together, is Tony Stark was actually the Nexus or the what is the character called? Is it Nexus or what is it?
Yeah, it's not Nexus, but it's like the whatever being.
like the center of the universe dies without you. So more or less, it's been dying this whole time. That's what originally
since he died.
Since he died, yeah. Cool. So they still might do it, like that might be a thing, and we don't know. Like that's why they made use that to be like, hey, this is why everything's fucked up, is because like he died.
I mean, it'd be a good way to explain it since a Marvel movie kind of talked about it. Yeah,
yeah, and they may do it too. I guess we'll see. Because I mean, the next thing is Cap, but that's like it's so grounded. I don't know what they're gonna maybe end credit wise, but
nothing. They're gonna set up the Thunderbolts, is what they're gonna do.
Yeah, because Thunderbolts they're pushing like that to be pretty big.
The main players in the next Avengers movie are going to be the Fantastic Four and the Thunderbolts. They have to make
in both of them, like both of those groups are going to be in both of the movies, which is crazy.
Yeah, so they got to start laying the groundwork like now. Because who the fuck even like? Nah, they're gonna fuck this up. It's gonna be so bad.
I mean, I'm agreeing with Deadpool here, where everything has been shit. And Hugh did join at a low point.
Yeah, him going, he joined in at a rough spot or whatever, fucking killed me. I was like, damn, brother.
But no, they've legitimately been 50-50. Like, they'll put out one good thing, one bad thing, one good thing. Because, like, those memes are funny because they're true. It's like, MCU's dead, MCU's back, MCU's dead, MCU's back. Because they've just been doing it. It's so hit or miss this, like, last couple years.
Yeah. Okay, we've been going for 50 minutes. I don't think we need to belabor the paint no more. No. Eric, do you have any other final closing remarks since James gave us his already?
I mean, it honestly just surprised me. I was going in with a negative Nancy kind of, and it brought me back. I have faith again.
A good way to go about it. Can't say I did the same. That's wild that you did that, but I've been hyped ever since they announced it. I was like, damn, my boy Ryan's gonna fucking do me up right now. He's gonna serve it up. And he did.
But my thing is, like, why would it be bad? Like, there is nothing to say why it would be bad. Unless you're just like, Dad, like, hate Marvel's ass. Because...
Well, I hate Marvel's ass, yeah.
But, like, because this is its own thing. Like, it is the most not Marvel thing they have, I guess.
And, and I'm glad it was.
It was kind of cool, though, seeing a Deadpool movie with the Marvel opening. I got kind of happy seeing it. I was like, this is kind of cool. I mean, it kind of sucks that it's a monopoly or whatever, but now at least all my toys get to play in the same box.
The Logan was in the Logan death scene was in the little reels too. That was dope.
Other Deadpool scenes were also in the Marvel thing. Like you could see like multiple scenes from the other Deadpool movies. Yeah. It's good shit. All right, Eric, what are you giving Deadpool and Wolverine?
I'm giving it a solid 8.5.
0.5. James,
I'm gonna give it an 8.
8. I'm giving, it's kind of crazy. Back-to-back 9.5s out here.
Shit.
I love this movie. I'm so glad that we got to see 2 absolutely fun fucking movies back to fucking back. We deserved it, fellas. We deserved it.
I can't wait to do really good, the marathon.
A marathon of the 3 of them?
Yeah.
This one blows the other 2 out of the water.
Shit, what we watched last week, I already forgot.
Twisters, bro. What the
fuck? Yeah.
What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah. You just said that to me.
I be in the moment, dude.
You gave it an 8 then, too. You're really fucking lowballing these movies this year, dog. James is being harsh out here.
8 is great, dude.
Yeah, your scores are, I don't know. You give Challengers an 8. You like Challengers as much as you like this movie?
Yeah, those sex scenes are hot. Them sex scenes were hot. Them man-on-man was hot.
The man-on-man was hot.
Did you see Hugh's fucking abs too and his fucking shirt?
Dude, that was
cool. We didn't get enough though.
Those are CGI abs though. During the bridging scene.
Way,
what do you mean? The very next cut, he was not nearly as defined, Eric. Those are
he had drank some water.
He was hydrated. Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. Because he passed out when they were doing the almost death scene. Got it. No,
exactly.
Okay. No, I feel y'all.
I was there, dude.
You were there. You were the intimacy coordinator. It was you and the abs. That was it on set.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on Twitch.tv and YouTube.com for our review of Deadpool and Wolverine. I want to go play games, so I'm not giving you full shit. Come back next week. We love you guys. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.